of your body shape. Mr. Raymond Humphreys got you covered all the way. A little fitness training's is not the only thing you need. With motivation and meal prep, you'll succeed. With Fitness Evolution, with Trainer Ray. With Fitness Evolution, with Trainer Ray. With Fitness Evolution, with Trainer Ray. With Fitness Evolution, with Trainer Ray.
Hey everybody, hey, how's everybody doing out here today? You with me again, Fitness Evolution with Trainer Ray. Hey, how are y'all doing today? Today is a wonderful day to be up and moving around. Now today, my subject is going to be on pregnancy and exercise, because pregnancy and exercise is very, very important. Especially, well, we can say exercise during pregnancy, whichever the case may be, but it's very, very important for the fact that you need to make sure that you are exercising or doing some kind of physical activity while you are pregnant, because it helps with a lot of things, especially with pushing the baby out, coming back, bouncing back to your natural body type, whatever that type may be. So, the biggest thing I see, a lot of times you help people. You got fitness professionals such as myself. I am a certified pre- and postnatal instructor through Cooper Institute out of Dallas, Texas. And, I help people that are into fitness, especially pregnant women, and to help them live a better, healthier life, because you have to stay healthy in order to progress further in life. And then plus, if you're pregnant, you want to stay healthy because you want to be able to bounce back. You want to be able to have an easier birth. You want to be able to work on some things that you probably never worked on, or to help you increase some things that you need to work on. Like for a fact that there are some benefits from exercise during pregnancy. One of them is emotional, one of them is physical, and one of them is questionable benefits, as they say, could be questionable as far as exercise, things that it could change that they're not really sure about. So really, I guess you could say two, but, they got some questionable ones. But anyway, with the emotional benefits of exercise, it helps to relieve stress. People don't realize how how much of a stress reliever exercise is. If you're exercising and getting in shape, that's a big stress reliever for a lot of people. And some people don't realize how much stress you will relieve just by going and working out. Like myself, if I get stressed or I feel like I need to just release some energy, because when you go in that weight room, you start lifting weights or exercising at home, whichever case may be, you're going to help relieve whatever stress you're going through, whatever your mind is focused on that day that has stressed you out, caused you to be stressing about things that you probably shouldn't be stressing about, because stress is what they call a silent killer. That's that thing that'll come in and take you out of here and you'll never even know what hit you. So you have to be mindful of these things if you plan on being around for a long time. So you need to work on your exercise and stay fit even during pregnancy. Now, exercise also improves your self-image. Exercise helps to keep you in shape, keep you toned, help you to get to where you want to be. So even though you get pregnant and you gain all this weight, which is not a problem, because as long as you're working out and staying in some kind of shape, you're going to come back. You're going to bounce back. I know a lady right now, I promise, and she used to teach a class that I used to work in the gym in Texas, and she was the Zumba teacher. She was, I think, Puerto Rican. Let me tell you, this woman has 6 kids. And if you look at her, you'll never believe it. Never believe it. She has 6 kids. And I was like, oh, my God, ain't no way. I'm like, you got 6 kids? She's like, yeah. But her class stayed packed because she pushed that Zumba. And people loved her because of how hard she pushed them in the class and how fun she made the class and the shape she was in. people like, oh my God, I need to be like her. But she was like an older woman, but she had 6 kids, and she was teaching Zumba. And if you look at her, you think she have no kids. So exercise is a key in a lot of things, and people don't really realize that. Now, people don't realize also that exercise also improves your sleep patterns because it's gonna you're gonna what they call strain your body a little bit, and it's gonna make you tired. It's going to also make you want to eat more. But then at the same time, it's like going and working hard at a job. When you come off that job, you want to go to sleep. All you want to do is eat something and go to sleep. Take a bath, eat something, go to sleep. Working out is the same way. If you push your body to the limits as far as where it should be pushed, you're going to want to sleep good. You're going to want to get that 8 hours of sleep because you need a minimum of 8 hours, especially if you're working out. And being pregnant, you need to have as much sleep as possible. So you want to make sure that you are exercising right, eating right, in shape, because I can't push that enough about staying in shape. And exercise in pregnancy is one of the key elements. Also, exercise increases personal energy levels. Have you ever seen people go to the gym when they're done? If they get a nap or when they're done, they really excited. They want to go motivated. Like some people actually work out before they go to work because they feel that their energy level has increased, so they can go to work and be more productive. And see, that's why I actually think it helps. It helps with the motivation and the morale of their employees to help them produce more, push more, whatever the job requires. So I think exercise within the corporation of any corporation would be a good thing. So people should push corporate wellness. And if you're out there and you got a business, you got people working for you, think about corporate wellness because I promise you, your production will probably be a lot better and it'll be more beneficial to you. And then also, if you're taking an exercise class and you're pregnant, your socialization, pregnant women, is good because you'll be talking to people that are pregnant. You'll be in the same class, and everybody has something in common for the fact that they're all having kids. So you want to be in that class. You want to be able to communicate with other pregnant women. You might even get, phone numbers, make new friends, talk to people on a daily basis about what you're going through, about everything that's happening with you while you're pregnant, all your transformations, or whatever the case may be. So you want to make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do. And then plus if you're working with these other people, you can help maybe if you're fitter or you've been exercising longer than somebody else that's in the class, you can help them to motivate them to keep pushing to show them that exercise is the key. Now, I have a issue with a lot of people's thought process. Like, for an example, I'm me as myself, I'm a fitness professional. So I take what I do, I help people to get in better shape, to live a healthier life. That's my goal, to make sure you live a healthier life. Now, me being a fitness professional, then you have doctors that are dedicated to, like you, especially being pregnant, like OBGYNs or whatever the case may be. Now, when you have a fitness professional like myself that is certified in pre and postnatal fitness with the classes, had to be taught these different things about training pregnant women, and people come to you and ask you information or question about certain exercises they should do or shouldn't do, don't disregard that person because that person is there to help you. He's not there to hurt you. He's not there to treat you bad, talk to you bad, but they're there to help you. So the information they give you, use it. Because I don't think that I know of any fitness professional that is certified in that category is going to guide you in the wrong direction. If you come to me and ask me what kind of squats should you do, now you got a lot of articles. Sometimes I heard from a friend of mine, she was pregnant, and her doctor told her, she was have a lot of questions about pregnancy, things that were going on, being pregnant. And the doctor told her, stop looking at Stop looking online because it'll scare you. Because everything she looked up online was scaring her. Oh, they say online that this should happen and that should happen. Stop looking online for everything because everything online is not meant for you. Now, if you got somebody like myself that's been certified in it, can show you certifications that's certified in this situation, talk to them. Whether it's me or somebody else, you can always call me. You can always email me. If you want to email me, you can hit me at fitnessevolution350 at yahoo.com, or you can call me at 662-368-2152. You can call me or email me anytime, and I'll answer any question you may have about being pregnant and fitness. If somebody is going to give you the information, use the information. Make the information beneficial to you because they're not doing it for just to be doing it. They're doing it to help you. I love fitness to the max, to the fullest, and I try to help each and every person I come in contact with because I want them to have a great experience with what they do. I want them to get a love for fitness because if you're not training with me, I don't just show you exercise. I teach you about training. For the fact that if you're not with me and you decide you want to work out, you'll know how to work out and how to stay fit without me sitting right there in your face barking orders or telling you what you need to do. Now, point right now, if there's anybody listening, if you have any questions or comments that you would like to make about anything I'm talking about today, here, press number 1 on your phone, and I'll bring you in. So, again, if anybody have any questions or concerns or any questions about fitness, period, doesn't have to be pregnancy. Today's subject is on pregnancy, but it could be any fitness question. If you have a question, just feel free to ask any question. Just press 1, and I'll bring you in. Okay, now, back to what I was saying, physical benefits of exercise during pregnancy, helps to control weight gain and body fat percentage. Because, a lot of times people get that big body. Women tend to have more body fat than men. And they look and see, oh, my God, I got all this body fat. Ooh, how do I get this off? Not hard. Some people want to take shortcuts. And I'm not a big believer in shortcuts. I'm a firm believer in putting in the work. And like you put in the work at a job to reach a certain goal or to reach a certain position in that job, you got to put in the work. Just like fitness, you have to put in the work in order to reach your goals to get to where you want to be. And in order for you to do that, you have to make sure that you're exercising right, you're eating right, and taking care of yourself better. That's the biggest key because a lot of things you have to make sure you maintain it and doing what you have to do. Some people want to take shortcuts. I have no problem with shortcuts. That's your preference, your perspective, your preference of what you want to do. Now, if me personally, if you come to me and ask me, I've had people in the past ask me what I think about liposuction or gastric bypass. Me personally, I don't agree with them because I look at it like this. The money you spend for a gastric bypass and or a your stomach liposuction, whatever case may be, I can't think of the name. But the money you spend in that, if you invest that money in yourself, as far as a gym membership, getting in shape, dealing with your trainer that's going to take care of your needs, you're more beneficial to do it in the long run than if you do this shortcut. And then some people I've ran into that have had the shortcut have had issues with them for the fact that they didn't want to do what they're supposed to do even after the shortcut was done. Because you still have to exercise. You still have to maintain your eating habit. You still have to do something in order to keep that weight down. And some people don't realize that. So, I used to work with a guy. I used to train a guy. He was an OBGYN. And, some people would always say they had to do detox. And he was an OBGYN and owned 3 of his own companies and on the board of directors of one of the hospitals. He's a good dude. And me and him would always talk when we were training. And he would always tell me, and I asked him what he thought about detox. He said, I don't believe in detox. He said, because 9 times out of 10, the person that detox is going to go back and start eating what they were eating before. And everything that they put in the effort to get rid of in the detox is coming back. And I say, you make a perfect point. Because a lot of people do. They'll do this for a little while, see that it's working, and then when they get off of it, they go back and start doing everything they were doing before. to put it all back. So don't waste your time doing it if you're not going to stick with it. If you're going to get on a meal plan, a dieting plan, stick with the diet plan. But people, when I show them diet plans, don't do the same thing over and over because you're going to get bored. You're not going to want to eat or eat the same thing every day, and you're going to stop dieting. It's just I've seen too many people go through it, and they've told me many times, I can't eat the same thing over and over and over. So I guide you and try to teach you. I teach you myself how to make the meal plan cater to you to fit your needs, not my needs, but your needs. So I guide you and show you a better way to use meal plans to fit your everyday needs. Like some people don't like steak, some people don't like pork, some people don't like this and that. So if you like certain things, you eat those things. You don't, and I believe, and I'm a firm believer in, you don't take stuff out of your meal plans because when you take something away, you take something extra. If you take this certain meat away or this certain item away from your meal plan, you take away a vitamin, you take away a mineral, you take away something that you have to have or should have in your body every day. Then you have to go back and take a pill, to supplement what you lost. So why go through that? Just maintain what you eat. But the golden rule for anybody that wants to lose weight, anybody, the golden rule is 5 to 6 small meals a day. It didn't say take this out and take that out. It says 5 to 6 small meals a day. I always say, I can't eat that much. Believe it or not, it's not as much as you think it is. All you have to do is eat your main meals, your breakfast, lunch, dinner, eat snacks in between. Your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, your breakfast can consist of whatever, eggs, whatever case may be. Your snack could be an apple, orange, some fruit or something, protein drinks. Your lunch could be something, it could be steak, chicken, pork, whatever you want. But you're eating in small amounts, and that's the golden rule. Because 85% of this whole thing in fitness is going to be your nutrition. It's going to be your nutrition. If you can get that down pat, get your nutrition under wraps, you will have a healthier or be living a healthier lifestyle. And that's what you want. You want to be living a healthy lifestyle. Now, for those that like to get information on exercising when you're pregnant, there are different stages. You get your first trimester, second trimester, and third trimester. So back what I was telling you, when people give you this advice, go through with it. If I gave you something like a bicep curl, a person in their first, second, and third trimester can do a bicep curl as long as it's not heavy weight. It's comfortable weight you're curling. You're doing reps, 15 to 20 reps at a time. Don't overexhaust yourself in any exercise. You never overexert yourself. Always be mindful of your heart rate and your breathing. You always got to be mindful of all these things going while you're pregnant. But you have to remember, you're not just working out for yourself. You're working out for somebody else. Exercise like a lower body. You got squats with lift or extension, the first trimester. Second trimester, you just do squats, pliés. Third trimester, wall squats or with props. That's required, like a stability ball or something to hold yourself up. When you use props, you like stand up with a chair in front of you. Hold the back of your chair. Do your squats so you don't fall, because you don't want to fall. And your aerobic exercise, first trimester is fit. You can go with speed, whatever you've been doing, as long as you've been working out. Now, if you haven't been working out before you got pregnant, do not attempt to go out here and start doing strenuous exercises and while you're pregnant. Contact your doctor. Make sure you're okay to exercise. But if you do start exercising, start off slow, stay moderate. Don't go to increasing, don't go to changing, don't go to do nothing to exert yourself. If you haven't been exercising prior to, you have to proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Like your first trimester with a walk, you can go fast or run, whatever you want to do. You got a fit walk. It's kind of if you go like walking, you go fit walk, be like a fast pace. Then you slow down a little bit on your second trimester. On your third trimester, it's for health, so you have to slow down even more because you have to be careful and cautious of your breathing, your everything you got going on. There's always a technique to everything you do. So don't be ashamed to ask somebody If you're pregnant and you need to exercise or want to exercise, feel free to ask. Now, if you get with somebody, you ask them a question about fitness and they don't want to answer you, being that they're a trainer, just find you another trainer. Don't get upset. Just find you another trainer because some trainers are out just for money. Some trainers won't talk to you unless you pay them. And me being a trainer, hey, that's just what it is. It's the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. So some trainers won't talk to you unless you pay them. You have to be mindful and cautious of that. Now, always be mindful of that person's time. That person stops to help you. He's doing it for a reason. He or she is doing it for a reason. They're doing it to help you make sure that you reach your goals to where you want to be in the fitness area. Don't get caught up and then you go and talk to these people about a certain thing, then you go and do something totally opposite. And I've had people do that. I tell them to do a plie squat, they do a regular squat. Even in their third time near birth, I'm like, don't do that. Because, I was taught in classes that you don't do that. You don't do those squats. You do plie squats. Because the regular squats put pressure on your stomach. But now if you go online, they'll tell you to do regular squats. You got some that say plie, but the majority of them are going to tell you to do regular squats. So you have to always be mindful of these things. Now, there are different changes that go through your bodies. You go to exercises as far as connective tissue changes, cardiovascular changes, respiratory changes, nutritional changes, and temperature control. You have to be mindful of all these things because there are going to be changes going through your body being that you are pregnant. You have to be mindful of these things. Make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do. Make sure that you're monitoring your your exercise. You're monitoring your heart rate. You're monitoring your speed, your level. You're monitoring if you need water. If you need to be drinking water all the time. Don't go to a gym, even if you're not pregnant. People don't realize every 15 minutes within the workout, you're supposed to be drinking water. Pregnant, you should be drinking water. So always drink water. Take a water bottle with you. It's the key. Some people will tell me, I don't want to drink out of the water fountain. You don't have to. Bring something with you. There's no excuse as to why you shouldn't have water. There's no excuse that everybody drinks from the water fountain and you don't want to use it. There's no excuse for that. Bring your own water. Just know that myself, people like myself that are fitness professionals that are out here in the world trying to help you to better yourself, to do what you have to do being pregnant. We are here to help you to move forward and have a productive, what they say, a good birth. You want to be able to push the baby, get the baby here unharmed, without straining yourself, hurting something, tearing something. You want to make it easier on yourself because me personally, I'm a man. I don't know the pains that you go through, but I'm listening to different women. There's a lot of pain that comes with pushing babies, bringing babies in the world. So you got to be mindful of those things and allow yourself in shape to do something. Even if you're not pregnant, do some exercise. When you finish and you have the baby, continue to exercise. Don't stop. Some people get depressed. They get postpartum depression. Some people want to stop, start eating everything. They get overweight, then they get upset, and they be how they want to lose weight by a certain time, but they got to understand, weight does not, as long as it takes you to gain that weight, it takes just that much time to get rid of it. And don't let it go away overnight. The weight does not go away overnight. To be safe, a person should lose weight. So if you gain weight while you're pregnant, you're trying to lose weight, just remember, a person should lose weight for at least 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's max. That's max, and that's safe. If you're losing more than that, like some people like to lose, somebody they lose 10 pounds or 20 pounds a week, that is unsafe. And from what I've learned being a trainer throughout all this time, people have gone and lost 10 pounds, 20 pounds at a time. And what happens when you go to lose weight that fast, if you go to alter your workouts and go back to eating like you were, you're going to gain that weight back and then some because you lost weight so fast. You tried to starve the body. And the body is not going to allow you to starve it, period. So you got to understand, the max weight you should lose a week is 1 to 2 pounds. I've had a lady in the past, a long time ago, I wanted to train with her, told me the only way she would buy training from me is if I promised her we could lose 150 pounds in 3 months. And I had to physically tell her, I'm sorry, ma'am, but that's not physically possible. To be on the safe side, that's not possible. Your average weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's in any training book you see. I've looked in a few of them. They all have the same concept. 1 to 2 pounds a week. So if you lose 1 pound a week, that's 4 pounds a month. If you lose 2 pounds a week, that's 8 pounds a month. So if you want to lose weight for a certain time frame or a certain event you got coming up, to be in a wedding, like most people want to lose weight for weddings or whatever the case may be, don't wait till the last minute to try to start losing weight. Most people wait and procrastinate, wait till the last minute to try to lose weight. Then when they can't, they get depressed because they don't want to wear a certain dress that they had, or or they don't want to buy a dress that's in a certain section because they feel that they've gained too much weight. So don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait till the event is in July and you want to start in June or May to try to start losing weight. That's a lot of times people want to lose. The average I've seen most people want to lose is anywhere between 20 to 50 pounds. And you got to remember, if you give yourself 1 to 2 pounds a week, you can be anywhere between 4 to 8 pounds a month. So in order to lose that weight you want to lose, you need to start ahead of time, especially if you know your event's in July. January is the new year. Kick it off. Make your New Year's resolution to lose that weight, to handle your business. All you got to do is get with you a fitness professional, somebody like myself or any other fitness professional that we may have out here. We have one in Texas named Trainer Mike, and I got a guy here in Starkville. That name is Coach Fisher. I got these guys' information. If you need it, contact me and I can get it to you. You can always contact me at 662-368-2152, or you can email me at fitnessevolution350@yahoo.com. Also, you can go to my website, which is fitnessevolutionllc.com. fitnessevolutionllc.com. Go to my website. You can order a book that I offer. The book is on losing weight. It's recipes you can do with your family. So a lot of times people don't realize they get in the kitchen and they make cooking boring because they're doing it by themselves. If you want to make it exciting, even include your kids in your cooking in the kitchen. It will help bring everybody together, and at the same time, it will show your kids a better way of eating instead of wanting to eat out all the time. If there's something to be stirred, let them stir it. If there's something to be turn the oven on, something to be mixed, let them mix it. Teach them a better way of eating. So if you have any question or would like to order this book, contact me on my webpage, or my webpage is fitnessevolutionllc.com. You can email me at fitnessevolution350@yahoo.com, or you can call me at 662-368-2152, and I can get you this book that you need. Thank y'all for joining me today, Fitness Evolution with Trainer Ray. I want to thank y'all for being here and who's all listening. I want to thank y'all for listening to me today. If you have any questions and or concerns, you can also, if you want to play this back or send somebody to this podcast, go to blogtalkradio.com, look up under My Gospel Soul, and you look for Fitness Evolution with Trainer Ray. Thank y'all for joining me. Have a great day.